right, main event. We got some bad blood here, boys. We got two boys who don't like each other, right? I know you've been hearing that all week. People saying it's fake. People saying it's bullshit. I'm very curious to see the press conference tomorrow. I got to imagine they're going to have like security everywhere because I seriously think if Colby brings up George's baby mama, the woman he has kids with, I think George might like pull out like a fucking saber and like stab him or something. Like something's going down tomorrow. Colby Covington, minus 320 versus Jorge Masvidal. Plus 250.
Is
all
the
right.
fight you struggled with?
Yes.
Is it really?
Yes.
Wow, I couldn't realize we're at the last one.
So who wants to go first? Who wants to go first? You want it to be me? I don't have an answer yet. Timbo, you look confident, you handsome son of a bitch. Go
I'm
first.
extremely confident in my
Okay, Christian goes first. Then
yeah,
Timbo.
go ahead, Christian.
Yeah.
Colby Covington is going to win this fight. These fights only come around so often, and they're usually around this range. Like when you guys backed T-Wood in that fight, it was the most confident I think I ever was. Like, I mean, Colby is
in my defense,
170er in the entire world.
Okay,
it's not even close. Masvidal is a journeyman. Like whoever he has that beef with.
Hey, in my defense about the T-Wood fight, he does have the song that says "I'll beat your ass." Okay, so that's all I'm gonna say. In my defense, he has a song like that. But go ahead.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've heard it. Beat your ass.
I'll beat your ass.
Shit goes.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, this Colby rolls here. This is these guys are not on the same, like not even close to the same level. Masvidal hasn't like look, knocking out Ben Askren, like Jake Paul can knock out Ben Askren. It's just it's not that's what he has, this mystique. His aura is all around that little run he had. But Colby is going to wash the mat with him. It's I mean, this is one of those perfect. I'll put Colby in so many parlays, and if I have to hedge out a little bit at the end of the night, so be it. I think, and we talked about this already, like with Colby by a decision, whatever that line is, that's
minus 110.
Yeah.
Colby by decision is minus 110. That's your bet right there.
You could do those DraftKings ones, like the pre-packaged, like Colby and over 2.5 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and you'll probably get 130 range. I'm all over that. I'm really excited to hear what you guys have to say because I am so supremely confident. Colby,
I love it. I love confident picks. I don't like wavering. You're a man of conviction. You're confident. I love that shit. Nice job there. Timbo.
I'm reading the comments real quick. Yeah. Usman could barely hold Masvidal down.
There's some good points being made. We got some sharks in the comments. They're making some good points here.
Yeah, this is the best chat I remember ever having.
Yeah, we have a good chat going on here. Timbo, what do you got, my guy?
So I'll be betting this fight twice. I think Masvidal first round KO is fucking 13-1. That's a
first round KO 13-1. Okay,
that's insane. Like that, you got to bet that.
Okay,
because he does have the power to rock Colby's world and put him out. We've seen it on numerous occasions. His gas tank, I don't really know what to think about Masvidal's gas tank because like we saw him against Usman the first time, and I think he held up pretty well. If I'm not mistaken, I think he held up
on like a week's notice. They went 5 rounds.
That's right. Yeah. So I mean, I think the gas tank's there, but Colby's gas tank is different. Yo, this dude's got the best gas tank in the UFC, no doubt about it. Maybe him, Dustin Poirier, but yeah, I think Cole. I like it's gonna be weird to see it because like people are gonna expecting this guy Masvidal because he talks all this shit and he's so good at it and he's so like captivating and like damn I really believe this guy's gonna fuck him up, but then like he talked the same shit to Usman, and we saw what happened in both of those fights. First fight he was fucking controlled. He did not hold Usman off of him. Usman was on top of him the whole fight, maybe not on the ground, but he had him up against the cage the whole fight. Yeah, the foot stomps. He landed like 1,000 foot stomps.
George's feet were sore.
Yeah. So, I think Colby is just better. Maybe even not necessarily in the striking, but he can hold his own in the striking as we saw against Usman. But, wrestler versus striker, I'm taking wrestler majority of the time. And when you're like probably one of the best wrestlers in the division or maybe in the UFC, then give it to me. So I like old Colby here.
You like chaos, Colby Chaos Covington. Man, I thought this was easy. I think I texted you guys on Monday when Timbo was saying the knockout, he was going to take Masvidal by knockout throughout the fight at plus like 400. I'm like, yeah, that's a bad bet, dude, because, you know, Colby's got it. And then I start listening to people, and then I start listening to my own brain. Then I start watching footage, and then I started going, man, this is close. And the one thing I think a lot of people are overlooking, well, maybe not even people are overlooking, because I think it is being discussed. There is a big brother aspect. George brought Colby in. There's a big brother aspect. Colby's very good. The one thing Colby's a little overrated at is, I think, holding people down. He can take you down because he wants to get you up to take you down again. George Masvidal brought in Bo Nickel, who he worked for 2 days with Usman, one, because he had such short notice. He brought in Bo Nickel for this camp, and Bo Nickel, in my opinion, is going to be future champion in the UFC, 185, 205 pounds, wherever he wants to fight at. That dude is a freak athlete, amazing wrestler from Penn State. Fighting amateur MMA right now. He's 2-0. He's going to be a freak. I want it on the record that he's going to be future champion. So then I started thinking, George is doing the right things here. And he's got this crazy power. He's got this crazy mean streak. There's a lot of bad blood. Colby decided to stand with Usman. Now, is he going to stand with George to make a point? You know, he's got really quick punches, not a lot of steam on it. They're very accurate. His punches are coming together a little bit more. He puts this pressure on you. That is very, very hard to do. And another thing that's really holding me back from just taking George outright is he has 50-something fights. He's been TKO by Rodrigo Dam, which was a bullshit TKO. He got dropped. Shouldn't have been a TKO. He got choked out by Toby Imada. Those are like his only finishes. He got knocked out cold by Usman. Dead. First time in his career. Did that unlock something in your brain? Because there's guys that when you get knocked out, like Chris Liebman's a perfect example. He had the cement head for his whole career, got knocked out by Anderson Silva. All of a sudden, you can start touching the guy again. You can start hurting him. So that's the one thing. I'm not saying Colby's going to knock him out, but where's the chin out on Masvidal? And then you look at the line at plus 250. You look at the history, everything. Listen, the easy bet is the bet Colby Covington, but I'm not an easy bet guy. I'm going Jorge.